H.066. Hope everything's good with you, man. Hope everything's good with everybody. I'm going to let y'all pile in here real quick. But you know what? While we waiting on folks to pile in, let's go ahead and talk about them Clippers. How about them Clippers? Well, we missed out on all three bets except for the golden bet that was on that list yesterday. And that was the money line, plus 280. And boy, oh boy, we got that bad boy home yesterday. Ha, ha, ha. Y'all thought I was crazy yesterday. I know y'all did. Y'all was like, he's going a little bit too Denver crazy. Why do you think I went Denver crazy? Because y'all got to understand, I'm from LA, man. I know the Clippers very, 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 very well. And I just know the ghosts are getting louder and louder. When you start thinking about it, over the last decade, this is probably the biggest choke artist of a team ever in the playoffs, bro. Seriously, look at it. Memphis, the first Clipper annoyance. They had them down 3-1, I think, as well too. 3-2. They had them down. They could have won the series. They went ahead and lost the series. They had the Rockets not once but twice, and they had the Grizzlies twice as well too. They blew that series as well. Ghosts. The Ghosts. And then we all remember what happened when they played the Utah Jazz with Joe Johnson. This team is snake bitten, dude. I'm telling you right now. And the way they're gonna have to get that mojo up off them. They're gonna have to call the voodoo lady something. But they are seeing ghosts, and the ghosts of playoff past are getting louder and louder and louder and more annoying. They just like, you can't do it. You'll always be second fiddle to the Lakers. LA doesn't love you. You just can hear those whispers in their ears right now. I'm telling you, the Clippers are, I wouldn't call it being collapsing. I would just call it being the Clippers. But I hope they do, stick it out, get the win, make it a LA conference final. Everybody's like, that's the one you want. Look, as a Laker fan, when I put my sports capper hat to the side and I'm thinking like a fan, I'm thinking like every other Laker fan. We could give a flying, I'm going to use this word too, I don't care, but we could give a flying fuck who we play against. We all worried about that 17th ring. SBI, am I right, bro? My Laker, he's up in here right now. He knows. Which go? All we worried about is the 17th ring. We don't care about having TV matchups with the Clippers, because it's all about the Lakers anyway. The Lakers is the selling point of the game. Come on, man. Y'all know this already as well, too. It doesn't matter. Lakers versus anybody is going to sell. So, playing the Clippers would be great. That would be great. But you know what, though? We want that 17th ring. We didn't bring LeBron James over here to just being a politician and a movie producer and TV producer. That man came here to get his fourth, maybe fifth, maybe sixth ring. But I think we only going to keep him around for another year after this one. Because, he getting a little bit out of hand. And the Lakers run the Lakers. This ain't the Cavaliers, bruh. You know what I mean? So you can't just be running our team like that. So pretty much it is what it is, man. At the end of the day, the Lakers are in the conference finals. The Clippers are playing in Game 7. And it's going to be a good-ass game. And I can't wait to jump all the way into it with you guys tomorrow. But let's go ahead. Let's get down to business because we all got shit to do today. And let me go ahead and jump into this MLB PrimeTime PK6. And on the MLB PrimeTime PK6 today, we got ourselves a 48-1 ticket. We got the Reds in Game 1, game 1.5 with the Reds today. I think that we'll be able to kill it with this one. The Reds got our boy Trevor Bauer on the mound, and Trevor Bauer has been so good to us lately. So I think he'll continue that for us as well, too. So we're going to go ahead and take the Reds in game 1 today. That's an early game as well, too. 1.5 on the Reds, game 1. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got the Marlins and the Phillies. I feel like these guys been playing each other for like a whole week straight. Like, damn, when y'all gonna stop playing each other? Y'all not in like a playoff series or anything like that, but they've been playing each other. I think this is the 4th game now. So pretty much over 8.5 with the Marlins and Phillies today. They got 2 pitchers on the mound that get hit pretty hard. We all know Vince Velasquez, man. You can't never trust him. And then they giving us an over 8.5 as well, too. Let's go ahead and see how it goes, man. So I'm taking the over 8.5, Marlins, Phillies. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we're going to jump into this game 1 for the Mariners and the A's today. And we got a little line because it's only a 7-inning game. And over 6 really does look like it can be hit before we get to 7 innings today. It's the Mariners, man. And you know the Mariners give up a lot of runs. And you know the A's have their days where they not so on point as well, too. So it is what it is, man. So we're going to go ahead and take the over 6 A's Mariners game 1. Then we got the Brewers money line, and we're going to take the minus 120 on the Brewers today. They got Josh Limbaum pitching for them, and I think this is a pretty good matchup. And, you know, we just can't trust that guy who's pitching for the Cardinals. They have been tearing him up all year long. And, you know, the Brewers feeling pretty good about themselves. They got a big win yesterday as well, too. After, you know, pretty much getting battered around by the Cubs all weekend, they got themselves a nice win on yesterday. Man, it's crazy because the Brewers have been scoring in double-digit runs over. They did it twice in their last 5 games, I think. So pretty much, I think that they're good for this for us today as well too. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this, and it's gonna be the Brewers minus 120 money line game 1. And then we got the White Sox today. The White Sox in a face-off with the Twins. This is going to be one of the better games of the day. It's going to be one of the most bet games of the day as well, too. So I'm going to go ahead and take the plus 1.5 on the White Sox. And I think we run with the insurance play. And, you know, the insurance play has been so good to us lately, man. It's been really, really good. So we're going to do it again, plus 1.5 on the White Sox in this very close game. And I think that this will wind up being a very, 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 very close game. So we move on, and we have the plus 1.5 with the White Sox. And, man, I'm sorry. We got the Dodgers money line. I'm so sorry about that, repeating myself. We got the Dodgers money line minus 140. Sorry, I haven't had my coffee yet, but I'll have it after I get done with this, though. But we have the Dodgers money line minus 140. And I like this one a lot, and this one should be some good money for us today as well, too. Dodgers are kind of in a square-off today against the Padres. Even though they're still running away with the division, the Dodgers still do have to recognize that the Padres are coming, and they're coming fast, too. So pretty much this is going to be a good series to really kind of balance out things a little bit. I think it might be their final series of the season. I have to double check, but we are getting down to at least like the last weeks of the season. I think we're about 2 weeks left to go in the season. I looked up the other day. They have 46 games, and I would say that it's probably going to be another 2.5 weeks before we get to the playoffs in the MLB. It's going to be crazy. We're going to have the MLB playoffs look likely at the same time as the NBA finals. That's just insane right now to even think about. And then you'll have the NFL in full bloom, with college being in full bloom as well too. So that's absolutely nuts. So pretty much that's the ticket for today. 48-1 on the PrimeTime PK6, and there it is. And we move forward, and guess what? We still got some baseball to talk about, and we're going to talk about the Dog PK4. Ain't nothing but the dog in me. And we came up short yesterday. We did get the Rangers home, but they wasn't our dog of the day. Everybody else seemed to kind of fall by the wayside, but I think that we'll make up for it today. It's a moody-ass Monday, so we'll see how it goes. We got the Orioles today, and I like the Orioles a lot today. And, you know, I like them in this type of matchup as well, too. Plus 150, you know, they're going against a pretty good team today, but we all know that the Orioles, they know how to step it up. and I think they will step it up big time today. And we got them plus 150. Let's see how it shakes out. Then we got game 2 today of the Cardinals and the Cardinals. And let me get to that, dog. Dang, he asking what the big dog is. Can I explain the bet first? Patience. Cards money line plus 170. Game 2 today. They're, you know what? The Cardinals, they should be good to go on this one. I know that, the first game is kind of back and forth a little bit, but I think that they'll be good to go today. And this one right here, I think that they get the upset on the second half of the card. And then the Mariners' second game today, I like the plus 150 on them as well, too. I think that should work out for us as well. But I really do like the Pirates. I think the Pirates can make up for some lost wages this weekend. And I think that this is the type of day where they'll be overlooked here in this game, too. And I think that, honestly, we can go ahead and get them home. So pretty much what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make the, you know what? I feel like making the Orioles the dog of the day today. I think that they'll be the ones that come home for us. But what we want to do is we want to make sure that we get ourselves a cashing ticket. That's it. We want to cash this bad boy out. But if you need one, if you need the big dog, let's roll with the Orioles with the plus 150 and we move on. All right, now it's time to talk about Monday Night Football, the first Monday Night Football of the year, and this should be a really good one as well, too. It's going to be a 14-1 ticket if you guys do want to play it, and it's some first half plays going on. Sorry about that. I should have put first half on the side of that Steelers-Giants, but I got the Steelers, like I said, on the NFL Bet Exchange. I think the Steelers run away with this one. I know that I didn't give the Steelers the greatest review when it comes down to how they're going to do in the season, but I already know that this is going to be a game where, it's Monday Night Football. They're the better team here, and usually in the first game, the better team always wins, seriously, and they win by a lot too. So pretty much this is kind of like a mismatch in my opinion for opening day matchup in a sense. We got Big Ben coming back, but hopefully Big Ben don't look like Phillip Rivers did yesterday, because it doesn't matter how great you were years ago. It's about how good you are now. And Phillip Rivers, that man burnt up so much money yesterday, dude. They had 425 tickets in the Circus Survivor pool, all gone. Like, literally, the whole Circus pool is done now. Seriously. So, pretty much, and they had it by a whopping margin as well, too. So, that just goes to show you that nobody trusted the Jaguars yesterday, and everybody got burned for it. So, it is what it is. I'm still looking for somebody who says, I got the Jaguars ticket. I ain't seen one person. So, pretty much, we're going to go with the Steelers. They should win by a touchdown or better. Then we got the over 22.5 with the Steelers and the Giants. First half, I think that the Steelers could probably get this by themselves, probably be up 24-3 or something like that the first half. But let me not overlook the Giants. This is the NFL. This is pro sports. These guys just aren't going to lay down. We saw that yesterday. There were monster upsets yesterday, and it is what it is. But still, those upsets, I know a lot of chalk bettors that I know in Vegas and things like that, guys that say they got well plays and things of that nature, they jumped on, huge plays, the minus 400s and things like that, thinking that they was going to have that easy walk to the window. Nah, man, not in this season's NFL. It's going to be crazy every week. It's going to be a parody season, man. I really, truly feel it will be. It won't be a team running away with it like 15-1 and shit this season. That's going to be tough to do. So we get to the second half of the night, and this is where we had the fun at, because a lot of people are already sleeping on Denver, saying Denver ain't gonna do much in this game, and the Von Miller. But we all know that it doesn't come down to one player; it comes down to all 53 contributing and being one at one time. So NFL is always the next man up situation, and I feel like the Broncos start hot today, and we get the plus 120 first half with them today as well too. I think they'll be up like 10-7, maybe 13-10 or something of that nature. And then we slow down in the second half. Comes down to maybe the final possession, but I definitely got this game going under 41.5 points today. I think that it's such a late start in Denver and that the altitude will will rear its ugly head as well too. And you'll see what condition these players are in as well. So that's why I'm taking the under, because I think that they're going to take things a little slower in this game, either eat up the clock a little bit more and things of that nature. More of a run type of a game on both sides as well too. So we'll see how it goes. I can't wait to watch Derrick Henry, Phillip Lindsay. Those running backs are going to put on a show. We're going to see if the Denver kid is any good, if that 6 weeks that he had was just a fluke or is he the real deal. It's going to be a lot of questions answered. Is Tannehill worth the money? All that good stuff. So I look forward to a Monday Night Football. I cannot wait. And you guys, man, I'm telling you, and thank you guys so much for tuning into NFL Bet Exchange and everything like that. Let's keep that movement moving. We got a show that we're going to be recording tomorrow. So pretty much know when we do the NFL Bet Exchange, all these lines are very early in the week. And I like to bet early lines as well, too. So, because pretty much you could catch a 7.5 or something like that on a team, plus 7.5 on a team, and then it lowers or raises up. But you got the number, and that's the number. That's how I've always felt. So, betting it down, that's like stock market stuff, doing it on Sunday. Oh, I got the number. Get the number that you want. That's what I always try to explain to people. Get the number that you want. They put the NFL lines out early for a reason. It's the only sport that does it because it's a weekly sport. So pretty much you're giving yourself, hey, you know what? If it gets bet down just a little bit, that's cool. You can go ahead and double back, bet that if you want that point. But just go with it. Just go with the flow, because usually when they give you those points, that's where the game is going to come around to most of the time. So pretty much it is what it is. And hey, that's it's like that. That's the way it is. So pretty much that's our NFL for today. And as you guys know, I do have Parx Primetime Racing coming up right now. So pretty much just make sure that you guys, I'm just saying this because I know that I'm about to lose a lot of y'all. So pretty much just make sure you guys tune in tomorrow for the big show, because we're going to have more to talk about: WNBA, NBA, MLB, and the pretty much horse racing again. And pretty much I'm going to give you guys somewhat of a little bit of a preview of what we need to expect for next Saturday as well, too, in college football. So you guys be ready for that, man. I can't wait. And so pretty much we move on, and we are going to go ahead and talk about these races over at Parx. And we got some good races over at Parx today. We got races. I got my best bets in races 5, 10, and race 11 today. So yeah, it's in, no, not race 11. It's in 5, 8, and race 10. Yeah, in the nightcap. So pretty much there we are right there. Best value today is going to be a horse called Sleep Less, Dream More. And we're going to pair that horse with the 5, 2, and the 9. You guys can go ahead and box this bad boy up 2, 5, 6, 9. Or you guys can key it 6, 2, 5, 9. Then the shot of the day is going to be Pythagory 1. And we're going to go ahead and put this horse with the 4, 1, 5. We can box it up 1, 3, 4, 5, or we can go ahead and key it 3, 1, 4, 5. Okay, and then we'll have the nightcap. We have a horse by the name of Slot, and we're gonna go ahead and put Slot with the 4, 10, and the 7, and we box it up 4, 7, 8, 10. Then we got the late pick 4. And boom, there it is. We got the 3, 9, 11, 3 deep in leg 1, 2 deep in leg 2 with the 3 and 4. Then we stretch it out in leg 3 with the 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. And then we end the night with the 4 and 8, trying to cash out that ticket for us on a $30 investment. So there it is. That's the races over at Parx in Philadelphia, over at the Harris Casino. So you guys, man, feeling good, feeling great. I know that Sunday was not the greatest day for us, but like as I said, it's week 1. Just hold your breath. Know that we got plenty of time. We'll make up for it. I know last year I had a hot start to the season, and that was great. But the year before, I started slow. But as we pick up weeks 2 and 3 and 4, those are the weeks that you can really thrive in my opinion. So that's what I'm looking forward to, and that's what I think will happen for us as well too. So I thank you guys very much as usual for tuning in, and I thank you guys really for making sure these views are getting up on a daily basis. A lot of things are coming into play now. You know, my YouTube is popping it might not have the thousands and the things like that, but you're getting a lot of I'm getting a lot of eyes on it. And so pretty much you guys keep telling friends, you guys keep sharing the show, do what you got to do to keep this movement moving, because I feel like we are the best movement in all of sports betting, and that's why I call this the premier sports betting show. So you guys, man, you guys keep it, y'all keep doing what y'all doing. I'm gonna keep doing what I'm doing. Y'all got to understand, man, it's the 57th show in 57 days. Nobody's doing it like me, okay? So pretty much this is the premier sports betting show with the one and only Pop DiBiase, the primetime capper. And this is the Primetime Angles live on IG. You guys tune in tomorrow, and we go from there, man. That's all I can say. And you guys can catch me on my YouTube channel, Prime Wave Media. You guys can also catch me on the Twitter at Pop DiBiase, and you guys can sign up to be exclusive clients on PTSI on IG right here, or you guys can DM me on this right here as well on my DiBiase Wave _. But all in all, you guys have a beautiful Monday. We'll be back tomorrow, and let's cash those tickets.